back again to carry on. The other day when I finished off, I realised that I lost Pebbles, so I went back through a previous stream and found out I left at Savadzik's camp. And while I was trying to gather a load of herbs, I accidentally started the executioner's quest. So I'm just gonna go on there, get that one done, and then we get back to seeing how many bandits and humans are in camp.
Yeah.
Right, let's go and talk to Herman.
Do you know there's a girl crying on your doorstep?
I executed her husband.
What? You killed him?
No, not like that. It was done lawfully. She knew he had it coming.
So then, why...
Folk would like to drive her out of town. She has no one here. For a while I thought I could take care of her, but it wasn't to be.
Why?
Do you really have to ask? I can't even go to the tavern for company, and no one would sup their ale with me. And when I die, they'll probably push me into a hole with a stick so as not to touch my corpse.
Is it really that bad?
I'm not complaining, mind. It's a well-paid job, if you don't mind being a pariah. They might look sideways at you, too, just for talking to me.
And that's what she's afraid of?
Exactly.
Doesn't that crying girl have any kin?
None she knows of. Poor lass. You could help her, though, if you wanted.
Me? How?
Elishka has no family, but her husband might still have some kin. Nobody will talk to me, but you could find out more.
Why do you want to find her family anyway? Don't you want her to stay here?
I do. She's a splendid woman, but I'd never want to keep her here against her will. The life I lead isn't for everyone.
What would she have to put up with if she stayed with you?
A lot. I can't deny. Most of the townfolk wouldn't give her the time of day, at least not in public. If we had children, it would be even worse for them.
That doesn't sound like a very happy life.
It's not all bad. It's a well-paid job and even respected in a way. And when someone needs a bone set, all of a sudden they forget your reputation.
How can I find out if there's any family?
Try asking Elishka herself. She knows a thing or two about them. But, in the end, you'll still have to go and find out something from the bailiff, or from the records at the rat house.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
My thanks, if only for the thought.
And get that basket out of the way.
Herman sent me.
What a way to end up.
Don't despair. It could be a lot worse.
Only death could be worse, and I'm not far from it.
Can I ask about your family?
What do you want to know?
Don't you have any kin left? Someone who'd take you in?
No. They all died of the plague. And then I ended up with that man of mine. I always knew he'd get strung up one day.
Didn't your husband have any kin?
Maybe. He mentioned some, but we never went to see them.
Is that all you know?
Yes. But if they're anything like my old man, the bailiff and his catchpolls will know about them.
That's all I need.
Is that awesome?
Nowhere to go. Who would drive you away?
Better than being here.
Yeah.
Let's take the cream. Implication. Bailiff fixed.
God save you, good knight. What can I do for you?
Do you know Elishka? The wife of the man who was hanged recently?
The one that's with the executioner now?
That's her.
Life can be cruel sometimes.
Right. And do you know if she has kinfolk somewhere around?
How should I know? Now, if you don't mind, I'm very busy.
If Elishka stays with the executioner, it'll end up being your problem anyway.
Christ, oh, all right then. Tell the scribe.
Thank you.
Good luck then.
Take these books earlier. Yep.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I'd like to ask if...
Ah, this knee of mine hurts like hell.
I'd like to ask...
Young man, there's always someone who wants to ask something. What do you need?
I wondered if you could take a look in your books for me, and,
Books? God above, am I to shuffle around here with my knees the way they are?
I could bring you something for your knees.
From some old hag? That's nothing but a load of... Oh! Ow! Oh! Well, I suppose it might be worth a try.
I've got something here for that knee of yours.
Really?
This ointment should help.
Thank you. Let's just hope it works.
Is it possible to find out from the records where someone lives?
You think we keep records of every serf? For Christ's sake, they breed like rabbits.
But I thought that in the rat house, though, in the books.
Boy, the books are for recording pacts, undertakings, punishments, property rights, and so forth. In other words, important things. We don't keep records of serfs.
Elishka won't be happy about that.
Elishka? You don't mean the one who married into the Mishek family?
Yes. Yes, you know her.
Why wouldn't I? I used to play dice with old Mishek years ago. He had a son, a nice, polite lad. How is he?
Oh, he's quite tied up these days.
Well, if you see him, tell him to swing by.
And where are the Mishaks living now?
A stone's throw from Rate by the small fish pond.
Thanks.
This for
What kind
speech?
of governor is Sir Hanush?
He's strict but just. Thank God for him. You don't get mixed up in nothing like that Sir Radzig, so you don't see no one attacking us.
What's life like in Ratai?
Life is good here. Even better if them damn refugees would only vanish.
How do the Ratai folk get on with the refugees?
Bah! Don't even talk to me about it. I wish that rabble was gone. I know they've met with misfortune, but here they do nothing but thieve and make problems. May the Lord watch over you.
Oh, we're going this way. There's a secret entrance into the castle. So I thought we'd explore that while we're going this way. Stream. Get the fork to the right. It's a restricted area, so I'm gonna get my nuts busted by the guards. Much of a view that you can see. Don't have the skills for that at the moment, so we can always come back to that later. But for once there was no guard hanging around.
Yeah.
Be on to mother-in-law.
What do you want?
I've got information about your daughter-in-law.
Elishka's fine, only she needs...
Never heard of her. Get lost.
She's your nearest kin. Elishka's part of your family, and she really needs you...
I won't help anyone.
Listen, you old hag. If you interrupt me one more time...
Fuck off!
I could make it worth your while.
Really? And what is it you want?
Your son's widow needs help. She has nowhere to go.
What do I care about some useless girl?
With an attitude like that, you must be popular around here. I wonder how quick your neighbours would be to help you if you needed it. I wonder what they'd do if your house should happen to catch fire.
What?
And if you happen by chance to be locked inside.
What are you implying, boy? Shall I go and get my pitchfork?
Oh, to hell with it then.
Only one way to deal with her. No, it seems a bit violent, but who wants to go and live with her? Take. Nearly got you one, Mutt.
That's a good boy. That's my boy. Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
Let's see if she's got a fire going in the house. bad enough that we killed the woman, let alone set her house on fire.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Folk come to me from all around when they're desperate.
Good health to you.
You're not crying now?
I'm not. I've wept enough for a lifetime.
It's a bit of a change since my last visit.
I haven't had much luck in my life, but I've always worked things out in the end. Tears are no help to anything.
That's true.
So, did you find out something about them?
I did. I found your husband's father and mother, and they're willing to take you in.
But...
Actually, they died.
We killed
oh
them.
my God. So now I'm really all alone in this world. Could it be my fate to stay with the executioner? They do say God moves in mysterious ways.
You're right. I'll have another talk with Herman.
May the Lord watch over you.
Oh great, lock me in.
I've heard the way you talk about her, and would you like Elishka to stay?
You know, Hal, she was always the sweetest girl. When she came with her family to Ratai, still single, she was a sight to behold. And it might surprise you, but she even had a word or two for me now and again. It grieved me when she married that wastrel. It was a foolish idea, but I always thought maybe she and I could... Well, fate likes a good laugh. Now I've strung up her old man. I have her under my roof. After all the years I was thinking of her. I don't want her to leave, but I don't want her to be unhappy here either.
You made your mind up?
I can't decide. I don't know Mishik's-kin at all, but at least I'd have a family.
Let's have a look. Go and stay on a farm with a dead body, or stay and possibly find love.
Herman could give you a family, too.
He's a decent, upright fellow. I've met none better, and that's the honest truth. But he's an executioner.
And what's the problem? That the other women won't chat with you down at the creek? Did that sort of gossip ever interest you anyway? He's a fine man, isn't he? He's willing to take care of you, and he has the means to do it, and he wants you. He's so sick with love for you, he can't even sleep.
But did he really say that?
He told me he's been in love with you for years. He said he always thought you were the sweetest girl in Rattay.
It's true. We used to meet now and again and exchange a few words. Well, he always treated me nicely. By all that's holy, you're right. I'll stay here. May the Lord watch. Herman,
Yes?
can I stay here with you?
You mean for good?
If you don't want me to.
You can! By God, you can! You've made me the happiest man in the world.
Thank you, Henry. I've a feeling with Herman I can finally find some happiness.
You will. The two of you are made for each other.
Thank you, Hal. Thank you.
Think nothing of it. The main thing is, everything worked out well.
It did. It did. Thank you. And I want you to have this. God Almighty. I've got Alishka. After all these years, me, the executioner, has the woman he loves.
Sabotage the bandits before the battle begins. Sabotage and poison their food. Set fire to their rabos or go back to Savadzik. Give it a go. Two. Hopefully we don't have to do the long walk of shame back. Sometimes when you take out some of the bandits, they give you thousands of arrows in one hit and it overloads you. scouted the area last video, so that part we don't need to do. Trojan there. I don't care if you've got itchy hands or... Let's save. Quite get to that bit. Sort of. Let's use the glaive. Which, in order to use it, you've got to drop it. There's no way you can put it back on your person, so you have to return to a town, get it fixed, and then they automatically put it away for you. So, back up a bit. Wait for the man by the bridge to leave. It's the two on the other side that we want. Let's chance it.
Hi, Dumper. Hello. Aye, fella, is that all you got?
Get him!
So. Access to your sword. Yeah. Let's put this on the horse. Come on, sis. Come on. Ah, you bugger. We tried. We need to be able to get past them to get up to the camp. Let's get the alarm again. Get it out.
Mi foi co? Hey!
Get him!
Awesome. See that easily. Let's get shield. Outside. Popped in. Gotta be sneaky and remember your way out.
Look at that. Those heathens are a lot tidier than the bandit.
Balaszka tévedt a disznőlésre.
It's my own recipe.
It's a bit done. Run away and come back. If they let you.
Get him!
Too many. Yeah, we'll try and get to the river. Right, I think we'll drop the pole arm and just try the sword. Just
Mi a szar volt az?
Look at that. There's heathen. Enjoy your meal.
out the way, Mart.